All right, guess what I'm doing today? I am going to show you my everyday makeup, natural beauty makeup, okay? All right, so I just want to show you what I do. I might glam it up just a little bit, so it might be considered light glam. What I want to do is I'm going to show you what I do regularly, and maybe I'll add a little something, but I can do other videos on a light glam and on my glam, like when I'm trying to be glamorous. But my glamorous, it's really my belly dance makeup. So I think it's gonna be 3 different videos. One is just my everyday, what I do every single day, and no matter what. Sometimes I'll go a little bit further depending on what I'm doing. And then the next one will be light glam. That's like a soft glam rather, where it's like, okay, I'm going out now, I want to do a little bit more. And that's kind of the most I will probably do is my soft glam. Anytime I do like really a lot of makeup, it's usually for performing the belly dancing. Okay, so those are 3 different videos. Let me know if you're interested in them. And right now, I'm just going to start with this one. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, and please excuse me. So first, let me welcome everybody to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I look a little bit better than this, just a little. You'll see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you're subscribed. You've clicked the bell, and so that you can get my weekly notifications. Because my goal is to get out 3 videos a week. One is our ministry on Sundays, a great message from the Lord, Jesus Christ. Then we do our fitness on Tuesdays. My goal is to get it out on Tuesdays, and usually between 7 and 9, which is a fitness or any kind of Christian alternative to yoga. And then on Thursdays is when we do our beauty from the inside out, loving our hair, taking care of our hair and our body and our health from the inside out, keeping Jesus at the center of all that we do. So today is Thursday. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on makeup. I haven't done that much, so I might have done 1 or 2 videos. So we always talk about the hair, and I've really focused on sharing my journey. But since I've been talking about my age, looking 20 years younger than my age at near 50, I decided that, why don't I share my routine of what I do. I think somebody wanted to know more about the Mary Kay products. Okay, so the product that I'm using, as I told you before, I use all Mary Kay products. I already washed my face. First, what I did was I used my my oil-free eye makeup remover. I never used to use this, but lately it's like the easiest thing to use, and this is that product that is the highest selling product in Mary Kay. All right. So after I did that, sometimes I just use oil, regular oils, any kind of oil that I have in the house. But lately I've been doing that because I'm having a hard time getting that mascara off lately. This is the cleanser, the 3-in-1 cleanser that I've been using lately because I don't have my hands on my bar. But notice it has the purple slip. That is for combination to oily skin. Okay, so that's my Mary Kay. And now I waited for it to do this in front of you. I'm going to put on my moisturizer. This is also has a purple slip because here in Atlanta it was like 64 degrees. It's not cold yet, so I can still use my combination, and so I'm going to be using that right now. I'm going to just put it on because I can't take it anymore. My skin's so dry. I never let my skin, so this is what I do. I'm going to slow it down so that you can actually see what I do. I put on my lips. We have moisturizer for the lips, and we have it for the eyes also. So the proper way, I could do another video one day to show you the proper way to use the full miracle set. But this is what I do, okay? The honest truth. I put it around the eyes. I try to go up. I don't really do this, but I'm just doing this because y'all here because I got company. But you're supposed to go up, really. That's technically you're supposed to go up like this. What I really do is I just go like this. That's what I do. And I go like this. And sometimes I do my décolleté. I always put it in there. It's very good to put in your hands because it has age-fighting properties. So any place that you can see aging, you want to put it on there because it really, obviously it works, right? So there, my skin feels feels so much better right now. In fact, I want some more. It was so dry. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay, so now I feel better. I have to wear this all the time. So there you go. So that's what I put on. This is my age-fighting moisturizer is what it's called, okay? So now that I got that, now I can talk to you. All right, so once I've done that, so this is something where I just did everything. All the 5 steps you're supposed to do to clean your skin, I did it in 2 steps. There's only one other step to it, which is to protect your skin. So I cleansed it. They're 3-in-1 cleanser. It's cleansing, toning, and exfoliating in one step. That's why we love it so much. 3-in-1 cleanser. It comes in a bar and it comes in liquid. So that's why I love it. Been using that for probably 30 years, about 30 years. And then this, it has 10 hours plus of hydration. So, and my skin just feels so good right now because I put it on. It was feeling really bad for the few minutes that I just said hi to you. So I'm so glad. Right now, around my eyes feel comfortable, my lips, even though we have something specific for the lips, you have a 2-step where you can actually get the dead skin off and then put the moisturizer. And we have something for the around the eyes right here that can really moisturize it, but I don't use that. Okay, so I hope I welcomed you. Make sure you subscribed, click the bell, and comment. Ask me questions if you have any questions. And if you want to know about my video, how I'm 20 years, looking 20 years younger than my age, then you can look at that. Maybe right now I don't because I don't have my stuff on, but this is what I look like without any makeup on. Okay, sometimes the next thing I would do is my Mary Kay primer. I sometimes use it, I sometimes don't use it because you're supposed to keep the makeup on really well, but I do it when believe it or not, when I go to work out. So when I'm going to go work out, I put primer on because the makeup will stay on there better. I am a glam girl naturally in the sense that I don't leave home without feeling glamorous. Glamour is like my thing. I like to feel beautiful and feminine. And so it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I don't really go outside like this normally. For the most part. Today I did because of you all, because I didn't want to wear it yet because I want to do it in front of you. So I had to mail out some products for the AyurvedaGirls.com and go on there if you want some. And I said, you know what, I'm just not going to wear any makeup. Oh, yeah. So now I want to just ask y'all something. When you see me in all my videos going like this, have you noticed that this hand is a little browner right in here than this one? Who's observant and noticed that? Put a flower if you've noticed that. There's a reason, because I put all my products in this, including my foundation, and sometimes it doesn't all wipe off, so this palm will seem a little browner than this one. If you look at any of my other videos, if I don't wipe it off good enough. So what I just did was I took this one, my primer, and I put it in my palm, and what I tend to do is just, I don't use a lot. Oh, I should have showed you how much. Well, I'll show you in a second. I put it on just like I put on my moisturizer. So let me show you how much I put in here. That's how much I put in. I don't put much, okay? So this is all about me showing you what I do. I don't know what everybody else does, because this is really light, and a little goes a long way for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all over my face, everywhere. I even put on my lips, even though I do have a lip primer. Now, I don't put on this lip primer on my regular makeup days. I just don't. I don't care about that. I do it when I'm going to go and perform. That's when I usually use that. Okay, so after I put on my primer, then a lot of times I'll put on my foundation. So what I do with foundation, just believe it or not, is, no. I could put on, depending on, okay, so this is like an everyday makeup, right? Every day. Let's say today it's every day, but we're going to the movies or we're going to go do something where I want to seem a little, I want to have it together. So if I want to have it together and I want to go this extra little step, then I might put on concealer. Okay, so I do want you to see this because I told you I had adult acne growing up, right? And in the winter is when my lighter complexion comes in and you can see all of the everything that's going on, with my skin. If I'm sleepy, whatever is showing, right? So this is what I would do if I really want to make sure, it may be every day, but maybe I want it to be a little special today. And like today I'm in the mood to cover those spots. So I just want to show you what I would do. So what happened throughout the years is that I would end up with marks because of having the acne, right? So it would clear up. And then every month I always have some pimples here and there. So, I'm constantly, cleaning out my skin because of my adult acne from the hormones, Now, I know a lot of people like to use tools, and a lot of the young, beautiful women on here use tools for their makeup. The real truth about me is that I don't. I use my fingers. Maybe that's a secret. Maybe y'all need to do what I do, because I use my fingers for things. So I saw this on YouTube that, somebody let it dry a tad bit. So I may let this dry just a tad. And then I'm going to blend it in. So I'm going to take one of my fingers and I'm just going to kind of dab it and blend it. So you obviously want to be lighter than your skin. Notice around the eyes, I have a heavy hand. This is the weakest finger, your ring finger. So when you're dealing with around your eyes, you definitely want to use the weakest finger because then you won't be so hard on them. I'm trying to look at my mirror down here while I'm talking to you. So I'm just getting that darkness off. Now, when I take off my mascara at night, sometimes it still keeps like a dark hue. You know how that works. Can't get it all off. And because I'm of color and I'm brown, I can't quite tell, is that my complexion or is that mascara that's not coming off, you know? So I do my best with that. But this is kind of important. The lady that asked me about around my eyes, when I'm dealing directly with around my eyes, I always dab. I don't pull my eyes, you know? So don't pull your eyes. And now I'm just kind of blending it in. Just blend. That's how I do it. Patting it. I'm not rubbing it, y'all. I'm patting it. Just so it doesn't, you know. So you know how when you paint a house and you put the lighter primer underneath the paint so that the color will blend better? If you don't know what concealer is, that's what the concealer is. So there. That's a little more than I normally do since I have company. I figured let me just be a little extra with y'all. So there. Now you've seen my primer. It's my Mary Kay primer. It's perfect. If you have a consultant, you're going to be asking for a perfecting concealer is what it's called. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So now that I've done that, let me get my mascaras out because I use a few mascaras and get all my lipsticks out because I use a few lipsticks. All right. So let me put that one away. Now the fun part. This is my foundation. I tend to use two. I'm in between two colors. This is their new one. Lately it's been gray. It looks really nice and chic, you know. It's bronze 170, C170, and bronze C160. So these are my colors. If you know anything about Mary Kay, that's the darkest color. Bronze is the darkest that they have. And I'm between 160 and 170. And this is the name of the product, just in case you're wondering what the name of the product is. Okay, that's the product. It is a matte 3D foundation. That's a new name for it because it used to just be combination to oily, you know, foundation. So the reason why this is all bent up is because I'm running out of it. So this is obviously the lighter one. It's winter. I just opened up a new pack. This has been something I've been using since the summer. So what I do is now I'm going to be using a little more of this and less of the darker. In the summer, I use more of the darker, less of the light, and a little bit of the lighter. I'm not quite smack on one of them. I'm kind of in the middle. You'll see when I put it on. This is an amazing, amazing product. So this is the last step to my skincare regimen, which is protecting your skin from the elements, okay? And your skin always breathes. So I want to show you how I do it so you'll know why my palm is always brown. So there, I'm so light with everything. I don't get ridiculous. So that's what I use. I might put a little more. I don't like a lot of foundation. I don't like to feel something on my face. And this never is heavy, even if I did put a lot. But let's just see what happens here. So now I'm kind of like, it's kind of pitiful, but let's see, you know, like that toothpaste where it's like, it's time. You gotta like, okay, let's see if anything comes out. Ooh, see, you behaved well in front of company. So it looks like, yeah, you can tell that's a little less than the lighter. And then what I do is I just take my finger and usually the ring finger again, and I blend, 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 blend. And that to me is a good color. All right, so now I'm going to start putting it on my face, and I'll adjust it if I don't like what color it looks like. If I feel like it's too light, then I'll adjust it, you know? Like I think it's a little bit too light for me, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little more of the dark, just a little there. I ended up putting a little more of the dark, and I'm just going to blend that in. It's still a little orangey looking. I think it's the lighting. But remember, putting foundation, you put it down. But look how nice it blends in with my skin. Look how nice that is. The way that you know that foundation is the right color for you is when you look at your neck. It should blend into your neck. This has a nice olive undertone, I believe. I do put foundation around my eyelids. I do. So this is more matching my undertone more than anything because I do have yellow golden undertones. And I think it's helping me with that. Yeah, it's a little light for me. Let me see what I got here. It's a little light for me, in my opinion. See, I need another one of these. I've been using it so much. At least y'all getting to see the truth about what I really have to go through. There we go. We got a little bit of dark coming out. All right, let's see. That's a little better. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's a little browner. That looks more like me. Okay, so now we're getting there. But just know, makeup is all about blending, y'all. You gotta blend. This is more foundation than I ever put on my face. I never put this much. It's a lot. Don't forget the ears, because your ears will be looking all shiny. And from the hair, I guess, from the oil, who knows? And you shouldn't have to go past here with your foundation. It should blend very well. Right in here. Foundation should blend. I don't know if I'm doing a great job here, but I don't mind if it goes on my lips. And remember, we want to be gentle with the eyes. And I let it go into the, into the hair a little bit because then it looks all weird if your scalp, So I let it go in. Yeah, so we got the foundation on. Now I got all this foundation on my hands. And I'm going to wipe it the best I can because I don't have any wipes in here. Specific wipes. So this is when I have a lot more on this time. But you can see this palm has more brown. That's what happens a lot of times when I'm talking to y'all. All right, let me see what's going on. Yeah, I think it's nicely. Do you like it? I think it's a natural cover. Because I put a little bit of the concealer under, it helps a little bit more. So there, now I look awake. And I use a brush. I have a brush, but I don't use tools, y'all. I do things old school. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and do what I normally do. I start to do this with my face. I start to do my little natural baby hairs. This is natural for me. I'll brush my eyebrows. If they need to be done, I'll do them. While I'm glamorous on the one hand, I'm so simple at the same time. It's really an interesting thing. Sort of like an athletic glamorous, I'm just okay, let's go. Let's go ride a bike. Let's go dance. Let's go, do something physical. So, I don't see my lip liner. I really would have liked to use my lip liner. Okay, so let's start with the eyeliner. I've been doing eyeliner on my eyes since I was 12, I think. So, let me do my best to let you see while I'm seeing. I try to do, let me move this over so I can see it while you're seeing it. Can you see? There. I like a little bit of a cat. Now, yeah, I'm pulling here, but not in this area here. Pretend you're a raccoon. Don't pull within the area here. You know what I mean? You want to do this. This is stronger skin. This is not strong. It's a different type of skin right in here. It doesn't have the elasticity that the cheeks and around here has. So just remember that. So if you're going to pull, do it over here. I hope that was good advice for somebody. This should be pointier. Excuse me if you can't see. This should be a pointier pin, but since I've been doing this so many years, I just do it real quick. So lately I've been doing a little bit of a tail thing because it's similar to my belly. So like a lighter version of what I do for belly dancing. I hope this comes out well. All right, and then I connect it at the bottom. Notice I'm pulling my cheek, not my eye. Man, I really hope that helped y'all because that's not good if you're pulling on your eye a lot. Okay, that one's okay. Now I'm going to do this side. I don't usually make a big deal out of this. I don't know. When I look at people doing their makeup, they look like they're taking forever. And I'm like, now I guess if you're doing the glam, you got all these layers you got to do. I don't believe in that. I think you should be enhancing your own natural beauty. So if my eyes are one of my things I have going for me and it has this cat look, then that's what I'm going to emphasize, I'm going to enhance it. I'm not going to try to create it if it's not there. I'm just going to enhance what's already there, you know? So our channel is about being natural, you know? So remember, if you're going to pull, you're going to pull the cheek. Actually, I didn't even know that I do that. I didn't even know that I pull my cheek. Until someone on y'all asked me, how do I keep my eyes like that? That's when I started thinking about it. I was like, what do I do? I think I just naturally don't pull that area, and I didn't realize it. So thank you for letting me see that. So I'm pulling, see how I'm pulling the cheek and doing that. I never pull in the area of the raccoon area. You know what I'm talking about. I hope y'all can see with my head down like this. So for years since I was really, really young, I always stopped in the middle. Ooh, that was a mistake, but that's cute. Anyway, oh, by the way, there's a way to get something off your cheek. I don't think I have Q-tips. But if you have a Q-tip, the way you do it is you take the Q-tip and you go like this, and that's how you get it off, okay? But because I don't have a Q-tip, I'll do it with. All right. You don't just smudge it on your face, you just roll. That's how you get something off so you don't ruin the foundation that you have. Okay. Any mistakes you have with your eyes, you can always also go back over it with the foundation. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, so I got my eyeliner on. Now let's do this foundation. So another strength I have that makes me beautiful. One of my things that stands out about me that makes me pretty is, I'm really blessed, have a lot of things. And my eyelashes, they're naturally long. They're just really light. Like my hair is fine, so it's really fine, my eyelashes. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how good I'm doing this because this is a small mirror. So what I like to do is highlight my eyelashes a lot because I think they really stand out. So it's my natural my eyelashes, but I just want to enhance them. So that's one of the things I enhance a lot on my face is my eyelashes. So I do like this. Like I'll go in. I don't know which one of these is older or newer, so I'm just going to go back and forth from each one. Can't remember which one was the one that was older. So you can twist it like that if you don't know anything about makeup. You can go in your eyelash and twist it like that. Or you can go on the outside. I like to separate them. My mom's eyelashes were always so long, and I definitely took after her with that. So I dug in there to get some, and now I'm going to go on the tip. Because when the tip has mascara on it, if you already know this stuff, then bear with me. When the tip has a lot on it, then it really shows more. I feel like I need Visine right now. I had a long day. I was on the front of the computer. So let's be real. I'm going to be honest with you with what I would do. If I had an audition or if I wanted to get rid of the redness in my eye, first of all, it's probably because I need more water. So I usually like to get to the bottom of what it is. For any reason there's something else, something I have to get done now because I don't have time, then I just go ahead and get the Visine for now. Like if I have to just look decent, for whatever I'm doing. So that's always in my bag. I have a bag here for performing arts. Like if I'm going to be on set or if I'm going to do something where I have to look good, then I have it here. So I have unorthodox ways that I do makeup. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to keep it real right now. I actually take my mascara when it doesn't have a lot on it, when it's almost out, and I brush my eyebrows. I already got them done, and then I'll just do this. This is what I really do. Now, my tail's a little light, so that's where I'll go down a little, push down a little bit more, and that's kind of what I do with my eyebrows. Okay. Now, this doesn't have enough in it, so I'm going to go a little harder here. Oh, by the way, this is Mary Kay's Lash Love Waterproof Mascara. I really like this mascara. Hope you can see it. Okay, so now I need a little more oomph, and this is what I do with the belly dance because it's a little more. It's called Lash Intensity. Mary Kay's Lash Intensity. berry seed. So this is what it looks like with the one that doesn't seem like it has a lot in it. This is going to give it a little more. I need more. I mean, I want to show off my natural beauty in my eyelashes. So if eyelashes are one of the things that you feel as your asset, I think what I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for is like, you know, like your thing, your asset, the thing that stands out about you and your face. You want to highlight that. This is for natural beauty, you know, enhancing your beauty. You don't want to mask your beauty and be somebody else. You want to enhance your beauty. So I'm going to do what I was telling you before with this cloth. Go in a circle with it. And try not to wipe it off. This doesn't work as well with the cloth as it would. Now that's my area, that area of the eye that you shouldn't be, you know, too rough with. You gotta be careful with that. And here too. There, now you can see my eyelashes a lot more, right? So that's the goal, is to enhance them, because that is a natural strength of mine that God blessed me with. It's kind of your way of saying, thank you, Lord. Thank you for the thing that you gave me that's so beautiful that I'm going to enhance it. I'm going to celebrate it. I'm not going to try to get somebody else's thing. I'm going to celebrate the thing I have. There. Guys, this is basically enough. But what I learned from when I was in America, my director would say, okay, finish everything else, and then when you're done, do one more mascara, just to point out, because she had big eyelashes, long eyelashes too. So far, those are the tips for just natural. Now, I don't know where I put, there it is, yes. Can you say yes anymore? Anyway, so here is my lip liner. We have so many colors, but this is my favorite one. Is the color on here? This is a berry, it's called Berry. It's just berry. So Mary Kay's berry lip liner, my favorite. So I've tried other ones. Every time I try any other one, it just doesn't work for me. When you have darker skin, it's like you don't want to get you can't get the light ones and stuff, you know. So let's assume by now I would have done like all my lip stuff. Now another thing I think I have going for me is the shape of my lips. I think they're cute. So let me go ahead and show that off. May not be the top thing, but I think they're cute. So let's highlight that. Little secret about lip liner is that lip liner doesn't come off. If you put it first, it doesn't come off as easily as lipstick. So what we used to do in Mary Kay is we would fill it in with lip liner. Fill in your lips with lip liner and your lipstick stays on longer. That was our little tip. I use red because because of my vibrant personality, I prefer wearing bright, vibrant colors. So you decide on what color is best for you and wear that. I don't like heavy under the eye. Notice I put no mascara under my eye either. It's just kind of weird for me. So I feel like I can see it when I'm looking. So then I go heavier on the lines. I probably could be doing a better job if I was in front of a regular mirror. So it's a little ombre is what I'm trying to go for. And I don't want to go outside of my lips because I think the size of my lips are fine. It's a little bit of an ombre because it's a little stronger on the outside and then it's lighter in the inside. I could leave it matte like this, which is cute, but what I tend to do is either this or this. If I want to do a little bit of a gold over it, sometimes I only wear this or this if I don't have time to put on lip liner. But here's the gold. It's a Nourishing Plus lip gloss, so it nourishes your lips. And the name of this one, what color is this one? Because it's a gold as far as I know. I usually do some level, a kind of a gold. But you see how warm that gold is? It's not like a pale gold, you know? So that's kind of my favorite color. When I do that, I can put that on top of here. Or I would go berry, another berry. Let's see if it says it on here. It's at the bottom. This is called Sparkle Berry. I don't know if it shows Sparkle Berry. And it's Mary Kay, of course. And this one is called Bronze. Okay, Beach Bronze. This one's Beach Bronze. I love these two. I've been using them for years. Great for the summer, great for anything. So I'm going to just show you what it looks like when you put gold on top. I usually put it right here. And it just gives it a little bit. Now, if you rub your lips, then that is not a good thing. You can go like that, but if you rub them, the lipstick can come off easier. That's one of the tips that we learned. So I always like doing that. I don't know if this is in anymore to do this, but I like this. I like this ombre look to me. Now, if I don't do that, I could do this. I can do the pink here instead. So I'll take this off, just that first layer. And I will instead do this and see if that works. See? And it still gives you that gloss look, but not the gold shimmer. Technically, I probably have both on, but I have more of the, and I'm not rubbing, I'm just going like that. If you have excess, you can always, you know, tap it with a cloth. And that gives it a semi-gloss instead of such a glossy look. And then, I don't do this, but, you know, I would encourage you to do that. Spray, you know, something to just keep it in place. And I'm just going to take, let me see, now that I'm done, I'm going to go back in with my mascara and make sure I did that last little bit before I walk out the door. Make sure I accent this thing about me that I think stands out. I don't have to wear fake eyelashes, and it's such a blessing, which is really cool. So that's cool. If I wanted to go a little bit further, I would put a little bit of gold up in here just to look like I'm dressed. But because this is every day, this is it. You know, this is all I really do. And when you see me, this is probably how I normally look, sometimes without the lipstick. So there you go. I'm done. And, you know, just show off a little bit of the length. And I do believe you should show off and be proud of your beauty on everything God gave you, and celebrate it. It's not really just showing off, it's really celebrating the beauty. So this was right here, just so you know. What I did with this is I refreshed it because it was feeling kind of dry, and then I did a 24-hour thing. I used the Curie Dew, refreshed it, and did it, and just kind of rebanded it. That's it. So, what do y'all think? Let me know if did I mess up anything? I could separate these eyelashes a little bit more. In there. So what do y'all think? I love it. I think it looks really cute. This is my normal everyday makeup. All right, so I'm glad that y'all were able to join me in doing all this, and I hope that if you have a Mary Kay consultant near you, you should get this stuff. This is the stuff that's actually helping my actual skin. This is the Mary Kay's cosmetics. We have color cosmetics and we have skincare. This is our skincare, and the makeup is the color cosmetics. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing this with you. If you want more of this and want me to do more of a glam, and this is not a soft glam, this is an everyday. A soft glam would be if I did a little more with my eyes and more with my cheeks and did a little contouring. So that could be another one. Let me know if you want that. I'll see you in the next video. I love y'all so much. See you next week. God willing. Bye. And remember, the next video is Sunday. That's when we're going to do our message with the Lord, okay? And then Tuesday, our fitness. I love you guys so much. Bye.